thunderstorms earlier today. You're looking live there in Fayetteville at the Fayetteville Square. Is the fact that we're going to be cooler today because we have a lot of leftover clouds from some of these storms. Throughout the course of the day, we will break up these clouds, but we still have some downpours out there. You guys know what I'm talking about. In parts of Logan County and Scott County, into Yell County and south into Polk and Montgomery counties as well. You're watching some thunderstorms on the other side of Mount Magazine. This is a live look in Ozark, so we've got the camera pointed south and east right now. We're not completely done yet. Now, the severe weather threat is pretty much over. Could we get a stray severe thunderstorm? Sure, but widespread chances are definitely a lot lower. As long as the front still towards our west, we can still pop up some more showers and thunderstorms. Right now, the most active weather is over Waldron and in Scott County, headed towards Harvey and eventually Yell County. We're getting another batch of rain headed in from Boonville to Paris, even getting clipped in Charleston. Even the south side of Fort Smith, we had a little bit of that rain. Finally starting to wrap up in Poda, but we're watching a couple of these cells that are just west of us. They're starting to die out though. But there could be another flare-up or two. It's not out of the question as this cold front or cool front tries to push on through. But you do see clear skies just west of Tulsa, so eventually we will clear out. So that'll be good news. Right now it's very comfortable. Temperatures in the 60s, extra humid because of the rainfall that we just got. But you still have to watch out for a stray shower or thunderstorm. There will be some of us that we're good for the rest of the day, starting now in northwest Arkansas. Just about a 30% chance the next couple of hours. I think definitely by the afternoon we should be good. So that's good news for Father's Day as we reach into the upper 70s. We'll briefly touch 80, possibly around 4 o'clock. But not too bad. In the River Valley, we're going to head to the mid-80s compared to the mid-90s that we had yesterday, and the mid-90s we're about to go back to. We have a higher chance of rain, especially south of Fort Smith, and we're getting that rain right now in Scott County. I think by noon we're pretty much good, but let's just say 1, 2 o'clock, be super safe. After that, we're good, and then more sunshine will build throughout the day. Once we get that sun, we're going to warm up. Here's your backyard forecast, brought to you by Crane. We'll have the 70s at lunchtime, still chance for a stray shower, especially in the River Valley, but then clearing skies throughout the rest of the day, and we'll get to some of those 80s, and we'll go from that 60% rain chance down to just a 5 or 10%. So nicer weather's underway as cooler, drier westerly winds move on through. So here's a look at futurecast. Still could pop out a couple stray showers. We don't have anything right now over northwest Arkansas or over Sequoia County or Crawford County, but there could be a flare-up or two. The chance is low, but it's still there. But eventually that front finally is passing through by about 2 o'clock. So I think by then we should be good, and the rest of the afternoon looks great. Westerly winds coming in to dry us out. We'll still have some scattered storms across central Arkansas, though. So if you are headed for Father's Day across the natural state, this is our forecast to the west. You go back towards Little Rock and Conway, they definitely have more rain chances. But for the rest of this morning, about a 40% chance for many of us from Fort Smith into Springdale and Rogers. But you go south and east of Fort Smith, we still have chances, and that's where we're getting the active rain right now. But what about after today? We're trying to get some cleanup time. We will have cleanup time. The problem is, Jose, not only is it going to be humid, it's going to be hot. And so when you're looking at the 7-day forecast, we're back to the 90s tomorrow. So we waste no time bringing back the heat. So hopefully you can get a little cleanup done today. Maybe Dad will be working on the yard, picking up limbs, because we have a lot of cleanup to do. And of course, we had that tornado in Logan County, which National Weather Service will be sending a crew out to take a look at that. We have our own crews headed there right now. And I think coming up in about 45 minutes or so, we should get a live view of what they see.
I hope so, yeah.